Application of equation of line in intercept form. Consider a line through the point P 3, 2 with x and y intercepts at A and B respectively. Find the equation of this line if point P divides the segment AB in the ratio of 1:2. So let's first sketch and then understand what the situation is, and then we are going to find the equation of the line. So let's say this is our coordinate axis, right? And what we are given here is a point P, which is 3, 2, means in first quadrant, with x and y intercepts at A and B. So A is x intercept, B is the y intercept. Find the equation of this line if point P divides segment AB in the ratio of 1:2. That means if I draw a line like this here, for example, and I have a point which I'm saying something here, which is, let's say, point P 3, 2. Now point P is in such a way that it divides AB in the ratio of 1:2. That means to say that if this distance is 1, then this is 2, right? So that is to say that if you divide the line in 3 equal parts, then AP is 1 part and P to B is 2 parts, right? So if you divide it into 3 equal parts, then the ratio of these two triangles, if you're trying to make, in that case, this sides will be in the ratio of 1 and those will be 2 times. So that is what it is. Now from the similar triangles, you can always get a relation between A, B and P, right? So we'll utilize those to really relate x and y intercepts here. Now point A, which is on x-axis, we could write this as A0, y value 0, and A is your x-intercept. For point B, we can write this as 0b, right, where B is the y-intercept. Now in this case, we can find that the point P is dividing in the ratio of 1:2, and therefore 1 times 0, 1 times 0 plus 2 times A, 2 times A, let me write 2A, divided by 1 plus 2 should be equals to x value of P, which is 3, right? And similarly, we can write that 1 times B, right? Let me do it here itself. 1 times B plus 2 times 0 in this case, the y value of x coordinate. So 2 times 0 divided by 1 plus 2 should be equals to the y value of P, which is 2, right? Solving, we can get the value of A, right? So A will be 2A over 1 plus 2 is 3 equals to 3, or A equals to 9 over 2. Now from here we can solve for B. 2 times 0 is 0, so we get B over 3 equals to 2, or we get B equals to 2 times 3 as 6. So that is how, utilizing the coordinates of point P, we can actually find x and y intercepts, right? Now from here, let's solve further. So what we know now is that point A for us is actually 9 over 20 and B is 0, 6. So we know these 2 points, y-intercept is known to us, and therefore we can now find equation, and we'll find equation in the form of slope and intercept, that is y equals to mx plus b, right? Now here we know b is 6, right? We need to find slope m. So what is m equals to? M is y2 minus y1, which is 6 minus 0, divided by x2 minus x1, that is 0 minus 9 over 2. So that gives us a value which is negative 6 over 9 over 2, so we can multiply by 2, correct? And this is equal to, so we can divide these by 3, so we get minus 4 over 3. So that is the slope of this line. Now we know slope and we know b value. B is 6, right? So b equals to 6 for us. we can write down the equation of line. Equation of the line is y equals to minus 4 over 3x and b is 6 plus 6. So that is our answer. We say equation of the line is minus 4 over 3x plus b, and that's how you can get your equation, right? So that is one solution. The alternate solution, which we are trying to also do in most of the questions here in this set of videos, is using intercept form. Now intercept form, as I said, is x over x-intercept plus y over y-intercept equals to 1. Now since we got these values, we could have written the answer as x over 9 over 2, correct? That is plus y over 6 equals to 1. So that is another form in which you could have got the equation. Well, let's rewrite it. So we get 2. So we can multiply. So we get here, let me take it to the other side and solve it for you. So this is alternate method, right? Correct. So we get 2x over 9 plus y over 6 equals to 1. Let's multiply everything by 18 so that we get rid of fractions. Okay, if I multiply it by 18, 18 over 9 is 2, so I get 4x plus 3 times y equals to 18, right? Or bringing them together, 4x plus 3y minus 18 equals to 0. The same equation you can get from here also in standard form. If you multiply by 3, as you can see, 3y, correct? 4x is already there with us, and 3 times 6 is 18. So you get indeed the same answer. Well, the idea here is try to visualize the situation and get things together. So what you learned in geometry and what you learn in lines, combine them and get your answer. Thank you. I hope you appreciate it. All the best.